Hello, everyone. My name is Katan. I'm the founder of BossBabeBlog.com. And today we are talking about why relationships matter more than followers. So I'm going to let you in on a big mistake that a lot of entrepreneurs make when they're looking for advertisers, promoters, and marketers. And that is that they go straight for how many followers a person has. And the huge reality is that in many cases, a person can have tons of followers and they can have no true relationship with the audience that is following them. Another thing is that followers can be bought. Loyalty and word of mouth cannot. You can't buy word of mouth. If somebody wants to talk about you, they're going to talk about you. If they don't want to talk about you, they are not going to talk about you. So you can't buy that. You can't buy loyalty. Clients who are loyal enough to where they will vouch for your products and your services, clients who are loyal enough to drive and visit you and come see you 2 hours away, 3 hours away. That level of loyalty can't be bought. So relationships are more important than followers. And when you're looking for these people to market and advertise your business, for example, if you came to Boss Babe Blog, you're not going to hear us bragging about the amount of followers that we have. You may see it in our stats, for our blog, for our social media. I have 6,000 followers on my Facebook page. I have 700 on my Instagram. On my business, I have 300. At my blog, I have over 6,000 visitors. We got over 9,000 views, almost reaching or going towards 10,000 views. Let's see what else. My podcast, I have over 6,000 downloads. I mean, the list goes on and on. So there's so many wonderful things we've been able to achieve in our community, and it has been growing organically. However, that's not going to be the motivation behind the discussion that we have. The motivation behind the discussion that we have is going to be about how we can help elevate your brand and how your services or your products would be of value to our community, because we have developed those relationships with the shoppers in our community and the entrepreneurs. And entrepreneurs are also shoppers too. So relationships are going to matter more than followers. Someone could have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 followers on social media, and then when you ask them what they can do for you or how their audience relates to your products, they probably couldn't even list one person in their audience that would relate to your products. Pay attention to how well people know who they're speaking to and who their audience is, and also how much time they take into understanding their clients and catering to their clients and what they can tell you about their clients. Now, based off of what they can tell you about their clients, I feel is a reflection of how much they truly care and how strong the relationships are that they are building within their business when it comes to an agency that is working hands-on with marketing, advertising, and promoting your business. So don't fall into that trap of thinking that, someone that has a whole bunch of followers on social media means that they're extremely successful, because there's people who have bought followers, which is why you see people with 30,000 followers, and then when you look at the engagement on their post, there's 3 likes on their post or 4 likes on their post. If you are really genuinely creating an audience, you're not going to see only 3 likes on a post that's been up there for like 5 years, but the audience is like 50,000 people. Yeah, those numbers don't really correlate with an audience that's engaging, that's real, that's inspired by what it is that you're doing. So it's less about trying to have the most followers, and it's more about trying to have the best impact that you could possibly have. And when you focus on that, you're going to see the clients, you're going to see the sales, you're going to see the recommendations, you're going to see the word of mouth by focusing on having a positive impact on people. And that's where a lot of people go wrong. They get so focused on the numbers aspect of it that they lose track of the impact aspect of it. Focus on the impact that you create, not so much the amount of followers or the fancy numbers and digits. How do you bring an impact to your community, to your clients, and to the people that enter into your facility as team members, as volunteers, as whatever they're entering as? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Our next live is going to be about stop waiting for permission. So I'll see you guys in about 30 seconds, and you can join me there and let's talk about it.